Hey everyone, have you ever paused to consider how hatred impacts not just the world around us, but also seeps into our personal lives? Today, let's dive deep into this topic and explore the effects of harboring hatred, and more importantly, how we can overcome it. Hatred. It's a heavy word, right? It conjures images of conflict, pain, and division. But what does it really do to us on a personal level? First, it affects our mental health. Living with hatred or anger is like walking around with a backpack full of stones. It weighs us down, leading to stress, anxiety, and even depression. But here's something you might not have considered. Hatred also affects our physical health. Yes, that's right. Persistent negative emotions can lead to higher blood pressure, heart disease, and a weakened immune system. Why? Because when we're angry or hateful, our body is in a constant state of fight or flight, pumping stress hormones and putting a strain on our bodies. Now, let's talk relationships. Hatred can poison our interactions with others. It can turn friendships sour, create rifts in families, and even impact professional relationships. When we let hatred lead our actions, we close doors on cooperation and understanding. But here's the kicker. Hatred doesn't only impact the person you dislike or the group you disagree with, it imprisons you. Every moment spent in hatred is a moment not spent in joy, a moment not spent in growth, a moment lost. So what can we do about it? The first step is awareness. Recognize and acknowledge the hatred without judgment. Understand that it's a natural emotion, but one that we don't have to let control us. Next, practice empathy. Try to see the world from the perspective of those you disagree with. This doesn't mean you have to agree with them, but understanding their viewpoint can diffuse hatred and build bridges instead of walls. And finally, focus on forgiveness. Not necessarily because the other person deserves it, but because you deserve peace. Forgiveness is the release button, the way to drop that backpack of stones and move freely in your life. So, I encourage you all, let's make a conscious choice to replace hatred with understanding, empathy, and forgiveness. It's not just about making the world a better place, but about making our own lives healthier, happier, and more fulfilling. Remember, the energy we put out into the world often comes back to us. Let's ensure it's positive, healing, and uplifting. Thanks for watching, and let's strive for a life free of hatred.